I'll wait until there's actually more people in the live, I guess.
Yeah. For everyone that's watching this after the live's already been done, we're just waiting a couple seconds for some people to get in here.
Yeah.
But how's your day?
It is Easter Sunday. I don't know how many people will actually have active.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Is Easter an all around the world thing?
So we didn't get a video out today because somebody got themselves landed in the hospital for a little bit. He's fine. Everything's good. But we figured since we didn't get a video out that we would go live for you guys. And it's Easter, so how are all of you spending your Easter Sunday? Those of you that celebrate it.
I'm okay. We just so these past 4 months, as you guys have noticed, me and Sabi have been in and out of the hospital, and we finally figured out why been in and out of the hospital, and it's pretty obvious why we've been in and out. It's my bucket prosthetic. It was putting so much pressure on the wrong places that it was causing kidney infections and also causing my stomach to...
So, basically,
just causing my stomach to bruise, basically.
When this bucket was made for Lauren, he was still, like, skeletal, pretty much, from recovery from the big surgery, so he was still only about 60 pounds, and now he's about 85 pounds, which is a healthy weight for his body right now, but the bucket no longer fits him. And it hasn't for a while, and because, like, we knew it didn't fit him, but it still, like, didn't seem to be affecting him from what we could see, like, straight on. So we didn't know what was causing his pain, but it is just because the bucket didn't fit him anymore, and it was pushing in the wrong spots. So he had some stuff with his kidneys going on that they treated this last couple of days. And hopefully by the end of next week, he'll start being fitted for a brand new bucket. So that's exciting.
Well, it'll be a new test trial bucket. It won't be a finalized bucket.
Right. I didn't say final. I just said new. And then obviously after his big surgery, he'll have another bucket. And it's like any other prosthetic, his body's constantly going to be growing and changing.
Yep. And then the next video that we have planned for you guys, we'll probably end up posting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But if not, then Sunday. But the next video we have planned for you guys is an FAQ video for all you new people that have just now joined our channel. Because there's quite a bit of questions that have been asked multiple times that we're just getting tired of answering.
And another thing with that FAQ is, as you guys have probably seen from previous videos, we try our best to keep up with comments. Lately, there's been too many for us to keep up with. So any of you guys that are like returning subscribers or tend to like go through our comments here and there, if you, after the FAQ video is posted, if you guys ever do see a comment that is a frequently asked question, and we haven't linked the video to that comment yet, feel free to link the FAQ video once it's posted up. Just because there are, there's quite a few comments that when people are new to the channel, they do ask repeatedly, and it's hard to keep up with those and get everyone the correct information. So, thank you, Sunshine Girl. Hello to Brazil.
Can I go in a wheelchair?
You?
Yeah.
Only if he's up in his prosthetic. He can't sit up without...
Thank you, Melissa.
Being in his prosthetic. And because we found out that this prosthetic doesn't fit him right anymore and that it is causing this pain for him, until he gets his new one, he is limited to about an hour or two being up a day, no more. So until that new one comes in, he'll be mostly bedbound.
Pretty much, which sucks, but I've dealt with it before, so it's nothing new. But we're gonna see if Dick Clark, orthopedic, if they can make like a little stand for my bed at home, so I can play on a computer at home or in my bed.
Yeah, that way you can still stream on to Twitch and everything.
Yeah.
While being stuck in bed.
Yep.
Thank you, Edward. Thank you, Jonna.
Jonna.
And Callie. How are you guys spending Easter? Those of you that are celebrating it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a universal thing.
Well, I know I'm pretty sure it's because it's, yeah.
Oh, Brazil,
Because it's
yeah.
religion.
How to give money. If you just look at the chat line, there's a $ in the bottom right corner. You just click on that. And I'm pretty sure that's how you give money. Can you make your own bucket? I do not have the
No.
I don't have the resources for that. It should relieve my pain completely, which actually makes sense because
I have to adjust.
if you guys remember back a while, like this summer, there was like 2 or 3 months where I had like no pain at all. And then I was eating nonstop, so I gained a little bit of weight and
Healthy weight.
I gained healthy weight, and I think that's why the bucket started hurting me, and we weren't realizing
Thank you,
it
Alex.
because the doctors here weren't really looking into it until this time around when we got admitted. The doctor that I got was the doctor that had me initially when my accident happened. And so when he looked at me and he saw how much weight I'd put on from when the accident happened and had seen this bucket, he was like, this is what's your problem, the bucket.
He was like, he said, there's no way the Lauren before me now fits a bucket made for the Lauren I knew then. And he kind of acted as like our medical advocate to get this new bucket. So we're very thankful for him for kind of stepping up and being that medical voice, being like, hey, this is affecting him. It's taking away from his quality of life. This needs to be fixed. And so, yeah, that got hopped on, and we're really grateful to this doctor for making that connection. Thank you, Sheila, and just for, being supportive of us, because he was one of those doctors that we got relatively close to before Chicago for rehab, because he was one of the doctors who watched Lauren not die.
Today?
Good.
Can you come back later, please?
Yeah, just
absolutely.
like an hour.
No worries.
Okay, thank you. Do you have an Instagram? We do both have an Instagram.
Thank you, Celia.
Lauren's is lauren.showers, right?
Yep.
And then mine is sabia.mistral. And they're linked in the description of most of our videos.
How long till you get the new bucket? That'll be like 2 or 3, maybe even a month.
Yeah, because it'll take about a week for all of the paperwork to go through for him to get the fitting. And then a prosthetic place here is going to create the mold and then send it to this guy, John Wilson, who's pretty much like the pioneer of the bucket prosthetics. And then John Wilson will make the bucket and send it back. Probably about a month for him to make it and get it all good and then send it back. And then we'll have the prosthetic place here in town to make any adjustments that need to be made. So hopefully within the month he'll be up and at 'em in a new bucket.
Well, that's not how this bucket's gonna work, babe. Dick's just gonna make this bucket because
No,
this isn't
he
gonna
isn't.
be a finalized
No,
bucket.
I know, but when he was talking to Nesbo, he was saying, because Nesbo was asking about it, and Dick said no matter what, he's sending it to John.
Okay. Sidebar, but your hair looks really good, girl. Now.
Thank you. If we're ever looking down, we have the comments pulled up on Lauren's phone down here as well, because on my phone where we're filming, we only get like 2 at a time.
Yeah.
So we've got it here as
We
well.
should probably just put it up here. That way.
Here, should I put it right here? Thank you, Susanna. Let me grab my coffee. Hello.
Oh, there's a question for me. Right back there. No. Down. It's just.
Was Lauren always left-handed?
Yes. See,
There we
that's
go.
another FAQ.
Oh. My ribs hurt from
You watch
this.
football? No. If you could make a bucket... Wait.
It was someone saying if they knew how to make a bucket for you, they'd do it for free.
Thanks.
Happy Easter back to you, Susanna.
Happy Easter.
Hope those of you who do celebrate Easter are having a good Easter. And those of you that don't, I hope you're still having a good day. Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, for those of you that are new to the live right now, we just had to spend a couple of days in the hospital. We went through it earlier in this live.
What are we on, our 4th day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We explained it all
Thank you,
earlier in the
Diane.
live, so if you just want to rewind, because it is like a 10-minute explanation to really get it all out there, but he's okay now, so so any of you that are new can just skip back and get that update. What sports do you like?
I wrestled, but I don't really watch sports too much. But what I liked competing in was football and wrestling. I just don't really like watching them. I just don't care for it.
I don't really watch them either.
I'm more of a competitor than a watcher.
But I played volleyball and tennis in high school, and I really liked those. But I don't really watch them. I find like I like finding clips like on TikTok of like really good plays, like volleyball plays that'll pop up, but I don't like I can't like just sit and watch like an hour's worth of.
I check out the Department of Defense. They would pay what?
I think for the bucket. So the bucket is actually covered by insurance.
Yeah.
Because
covered.
that's pertinent to his. Thank you, Juan. That's pertinent to his quality of life. So.
Yeah, my bucket's covered.
Where is your ring, Lauren? So his actual wedding ring actually just came in, and it's still getting engraved. The ring he's had on his hand has just been a placer, and I had to take that to the ring place so that they could make sure that the one we got in was the right size. So that's currently at the ring place with his real wedding ring.
While they're engraving it, but I got the Celtic knot of love around it, and it's a black diamond ring. It's gonna be super nice, hopefully.
Yeah.
Should it be? Did you see it?
Well, I remember the placer one that we looked at.
I didn't know if she showed you it.
No.
Final.
Thank you, Sunshine Girl. Somebody asked how you get around without the bucket, like how you're able to be independent without the bucket.
I'm not really. I mean, I can lay on my back in my chair and drive around very slowly. Like, say in the middle of the night. Say it's the middle of the night. Sabi's sleeping, and I can't get up in my bucket for whatever reason. I can still crawl into my chair, and my body's small enough that I can lay in my chair and drive around and be able to go and like empty my Frosty bags or go and get next to the sink and fill up my water bottle, whatever it need to be. Yeah. So like I can still like do some stuff outside of my bucket. It's just
very limited.
Very limited.
And a little sketchy.
And it's very sketchy. Yeah.
He was doing that for a while throughout the nights, and I didn't know. And I woke up one morning, and his chair was like in a different spot than it was when I went to bed, and he was like, "Did you see I moved the chair?" And I like at first I thought that he just like moved it out of his way, like from bed. And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I had to fill my water bottle up last night." And I was like, "Do you lay in it?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Please don't do that. That scares me."
Would you like to travel to Australia one day?
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, as long as I'm in a vehicle. Because if I'm not in a vehicle, I'm pretty much fucked.
Only if we go into the deep wilderness.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
just making fun of how many deadly animals there
Yeah.
are.
Australia's always been one of the big places I wanted to visit.
How many piercing tattoos do you have?
Um,
I have 3 tattoos and 3 piercings.
I have
Thank you for the $20, Norman Seal.
4 piercings if you count like 1, 2, 3, because I have 3 holes in each. And then my nose, so 4 piercings. I used to have my lip pierced in 8th grade. That was a mistake. And then I have 8 tattoos. About, yeah. Any particular part of Australia? I don't know. I do want to see, I want to, oh gosh, I'm tired. The Sydney, the dome on the water, you know what I'm talking about. I want to see that. And then I really want to get a taste of like the wildlife and stuff. So, thank you, John. Aloha from my little island of Kauai, Hawaii.
I want to become a realtor, but that's like in the way for foreseeable future.
Oh, yeah. Sorry if I'm moving around so much. I'm laying on my stomach and it hurts.
Yeah, I want to, I don't know, get a license in something that's something passive, because I can't really do much work.
We should ask, or we should add questions about us having kids to the FAQ, because I've noticed a lot of those.
Well, yeah.
I just didn't have those on the list.
But
to answer that question, because I did just see it pop up, we aren't planning to have kids for another like 5 years or so that we're more like concrete and familiar with our lives now. And then it all depends on where medical advancements are by then. But we're hoping to be able to have a biological child, because I've always wanted to experience pregnancy, stuff like that.
Happy Easter,
and
Kevin.
then obviously if there are absolutely no ways for us to have a biological child, we will adopt. Thank you, Melissa.
Never watched Cole and Charisma. Oh.
Thank you, Nadine.
We've watched Squirmy and Grubs, but not Cole and Charisma.
No.
Does Lauren have a brother? Yeah, I have 1 full brother, then 2 half brothers.
When are you getting out of the hospital? Either today or tomorrow. The only thing that's still going on is Lauren's potassium levels are a little bit low, so his doctor gave him some.
That's only because I threw up last night, so.
Yeah, that's all. And so his doctor gave him some potassium this morning, and then he's gonna take some more blood draws later today, and if his potassium's good, we get to go home. Thank you, Jackie. And then if it's still kind of low from him puking last night, then he'll keep us 1 more night.
But I'll tell him, I was like, I could just eat some bananas. And he's like, you could.
What does your testosterone patch do for you? Lauren can't produce testosterone naturally anymore, so it's like a supplement. It makes up for what his body can't produce.
Makes it so I don't start looking female. So I don't lose my manly features.
I don't think you'd lose them. I just think like.
I wouldn't grow facial hair as much or something.
Yeah, and since you're still young and you're still developing, like you still need that testosterone to develop correctly and stuff. Yeah. Hello to Brazil and Morocco.
Music preferences, pretty much everything.
Testosterone also helps with your bones, someone said. Yeah, with your bones and other organs. Hello to India and Denmark and Indonesia. and Italy, and Oregon, and Spain.
Will you check my retinal frost, babe? It's like it keeps getting under me.
There you go.
Was it?
It was a little bit, yeah.
Mm.
Do.
I believe you can also grow breasts.
I'm pretty sure that's estrogen supplements.
Mm-hmm.
My disabled son also gets a testosterone supplement. I'm not sure if it's patch or if it's ointment. Lauren's is a patch. I didn't know they made an ointment.
They make ointments, patches, and shots.
I knew they made shots. How is Lauren's skin? Any areas of breakdown? He doesn't have any visible skin breakdown, which is really good.
The only skin breakdown I ever get is right here on my elbow, and that's just because I just use the fuck out of it all the time. And it does never get really broken down. It kind of just calluses up because it's still my elbow skin.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of knows how to take a beating.
Hello to the UK. What do we enjoy doing in our free time?
Playing video games.
In the summertime, we go on a lot of walks.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we both like being outside.
Like visiting with people.
Mm-hmm. Go out to my parents a lot. We've got some friends that live in our same apartment complex, and so we see them pretty often.
Yeah. And drive around.
We drive around and jam out a lot.
Yeah. Just, I don't know, it's always a good feeling just driving around at night, jamming out.
Just us.
Yeah, feeling the cool breeze, just driving. Lauren, I won an Xbox. Damn. Good for you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Virginia. Love back to Indonesia.
Wait. Ran has had same surgery after being hit his wheelchair. He has had a lot of info. I don't know what that means.
Rand Hall?
No. They didn't say Randy.
They said Rand. Maybe they just forgot to put the D.
Well, why did they say Randy either? His name's Randy.
I'm pretty sure his name is Rand.
I don't know.
I'm not. It's been so long since I've checked his YouTube.
Anahi, you're getting blocked. She said that. And she was sitting here trying to say that I'm handsome and all that the entire time.
Thank you, Monica.
For the 50, damn. Thank you. Alright, sorry guys, just had to block someone.
They were trying to steal my man.
The guy with one arm and no legs. Guy that everyone wants.
Said I was ugly.
Did y'all ever play Jackbox Party?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you like podcasts? I listen to quite a few podcasts.
I listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. Somebody asked a question for both of us. Are you even reading them?
Yes, it's just hard. Can Lauren get some artificial arm to be able to do things easier? So Lauren...
That's actually, yeah, it's another frequently asked question. I'm in a test trial for bionic arm right now.
It gives him full control of each digit and then restores sense of touch. So, that's exciting.
And, like, how it works, best way explained is, like, so how your brain to your arm works is your brain sends a wave signal to your arm through your skin down to your hand to do
Thank you, Monica,
to do the movement, right? SEX. Thank you for the 100.
It was
Oh, Filipino.
Filipino family in Sweden. SEK. SEK is the
Oh. But what was I talking about?
your arm prosthetic.
Oh, so how it basically works? So it's mind controlled, but there's nothing that goes into the brain.
Sorry, my ribs just hurt. Keep going.
There's nothing that goes into the brain. So how it works is like basically, so they put a metal rod into your arm that has sensors in it, which they're trying to stop that from happening because that's too.
They're working on not needing to the rod to make it less invasive, pretty much.
Yeah, so, and then they have like a black band that goes around your arm, kind of like a Fitbit band or like a hair tie, like literally just a thin band. And how they explain it is your brain sends a wave signal down your arm, through your skin, all the way through your skin, down to your hand, and makes that movement in your hand. So what they're doing is making the skin and all the nerves and muscles do the actions along with what your mind's thinking.
So it sends it to that rod in the arm, and then the rod communicates with the band and with the hand and everything, and then the hand does. If you guys go to adamlimbs.com, or even their TikTok or Instagram, there's a lot of information, and they obviously can explain it way better than we can, but it's atomlimbs.com, and they'll be able to explain it a lot.
I gotta tag all the links
Mm.
on the live.
Thank you, Angela. Sydney Opera House, yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Or
Thank
you want to?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Okay, you keep up with the chats while I do this.
I will never talk about compensation. I will never talk about a lawsuit. I won't talk about anything about that just because it's too personal.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Which we'll cover that in our FAQ too.
If you want to be a mod, just direct message me on my Instagram at lauren.showers. LOREN.SCHAURES.
ERS.
That way,
ERS. You said
ERS. But that way I can figure out if you're a real person or not. That I can choose to mod, you know.
And any of you who don't have merch yet, go get merch.
Yeah.
Gotta promote it.
Go get merch.
What's your PayPal again?
PayPal.me/IAceNation. Rikabros.com is the website for the merch.
Yes, and I'm about to link it for you guys.
Savi is about to link it. Can we get everyone in here right now to hit the like button on the video? Because if everyone does, this video would get recommended higher. And that'd be awesome. Ooh, got 20 people. Damn. Ooh, got 60 people.
Look at that. Let's make them even.
Damn.
I promise I will buy merch as soon as I can get some more funds. I want a mug and a shirt for sure. Thank you, Zach.
We can get to at least 1,000. That'd be sick. Boom, 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 boom.
Hello to Brazil.
When will you receive your prosthetic? So here, it'll honestly probably be before my urostomy surgery. Honestly, because my urostomy surgery got moved back to July 15th.
Yeah. We have to send an email to the Adam Limbs team because we've been communicating with them so that we can all be on the same schedule. But we don't know yet how long we would be down there for the arm, so we need to get a hold of them and let them know when the surgery is so that we know if we can get down there before his surgery or if we have to go down after the surgery, because we don't know if we'll be down there for a month or 2 months or a week. So yeah, that's just a matter of we need to get a hold of them, but it'll either happen before Lauren's surgery in July or after Lauren's surgery in July. But they've been really great at, just being like, we'll fit to your schedule whenever you guys are ready. We'll get you down here, get the arm going.
Yes.
Thank you,
I'm newbie to your. Oh my. She asked a question with her donation.
Oh. I'm a newbie to your channel, but already binge watched all your previous videos. You're both amazing people. What's your plans for after COVID? Honeymoon.
Honeymoon for 1. Go visit my sister for 2. Get my grandpa to move up to Montana from 3. And then travel around the States and probably the world for 4. Stop being so rude. I love rainbows.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. I saw someone say I look miserable earlier, too. Does Sabia ever beat up Lauren? Yes, all the time. No. Fuck off. Do you play Overwatch?
I do not.
Just purchased a mug. I hope you like it.
Jesus, I can...
Casper, thank you for the donation.
You can slow down the chat.
I don't know if we can on the phone. I don't know how to do it.
Yes, you can.
What countries have you guys been to? I've been just America and the Netherlands, because we visited my family over there when I was in 2nd grade. It's where my dad's from. But those are the only places I've been. Poland would be cool to visit. We do ship to the UK. We ship worldwide. We have officially added all countries to the shipping list. Shipping's just a little pricey for other countries. So don't feel bad. That's the shipping stuff is completely out of our control. We made it as cheap as we could shipping, but we can't control the shipping prices, nor can the company.
Thank you, Charlie. And
Kristen. So don't feel bad if I saw a couple people in our comments before, feel really bad because they wanted a mug, but they were in Canada or something, and it was just too pricey for shipping. And, don't ever feel bad if that's just, too much for you. Unfortunately, it's not something we can change, but we do ship worldwide. Sabia does not sound like labia. It sounds like Sabia. Do I speak Dutch? No, I try to learn it a couple of times. Both my parents speak it fluently at home a lot. So I can understand the basis of what they're saying. I can't translate it word for word in my head, but they speak and I kind of understand what they're talking about, but I can't speak it for the life of me. But I have tried to learn in the past. I was just a teenager still, and so I'd get bored of it really quick. But I would love to learn it. Thank you, Nicole. She sounds so sad and bitchy. Your comment sounds sad and bitchy. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
What are your ages? I just turned 22 in January.
And I'm about to turn 20 in June. So I had a couple months to go. How has the pain management been? Good. Just need to get a new bucket, like I've been saying.
Love back to Kenya. What's your P.O. box? I would love to send you some things. Our P.O. box is linked in the description of all of our videos at the way bottom, but it is P.O. Box 7310, Great Falls, Montana 59406. And then, if you can't write that down or remember it, if you just go back to any of our videos, click the description box at the way bottom is the P.O. box address. Hello to Germany and California.
Lauren, can you watch?
Can you watch your use of foul language, please, kids watching?
No, because my stuff is literally marked not for kids. And if your kids are watching me, then that's not on me. That's you.
Yeah. We get a lot of comments about the cussing, and the thing about that is 80% of the time when Lauren and I cuss, we don't even realize we cuss because that's just our lifestyle. And so we've been working on toning it back, but there will still be cussing because that's just who we are. And a big part of us and our channel is that we aren't changing for anyone, and because that was a big struggle with after the accident was a lot of people expected us to change to fit their needs, and so that's just
We're just not gonna be fake. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not.
And if we cuss, we're not doing it intentionally to upset anyone. We're just talking.
Fuck, I lost
Thank you,
it.
Nicole.
I can't ever find it. 'Cause fucking,
What are you looking for?
just forget it. Like I said, I lost it.
Yeah. Hello to Russia.
Will you put it back up there so I get it? Okay.
Thank you, Christina.
Can you learn Polish?
Polish would be cool to learn.
Yeah, it would be cool, but
Who cares for your kitties when you're away? So when
somebody just asked that same question. I've just lost it again. Go up, go up, go up. Lauren, in what way do you think your incident can be a blessing to others, and how can you be a motivation to others experiencing the same or the blessing would be that they're still alive, I guess. And the motivation would be that it's not the end. I don't know. I'm not very good for motivational speaking and all that, so.
He's great for motivational speaking. It's just when he's caught off guard, I think you get a little flustered. Hello to California. Hello to Brazil.
We love you guys unconditionally, because
Thank you, Terry and Bernadette. Want to see more track buggy action? We are going to be back out with the track chair and the drone and everything.
Thank you, John.
Here soon, just because that was so fun with the drone, and with it being nicer weather, we're going to be going out a lot more for Lauren's track chair, getting some sunshine in and stuff like that.
God, my nose keeps itching.
Mine does too. I think I got some of my face wash in my nose piercing. Thank you, Leroy.
Whoever said that you can slow down chat's a liar.
On the computer, I think you can. I think it's just because we're on the phone that it doesn't have that option. I think if we were on the computer, we could.
I'm just saying.
Where do we want to go on our honeymoon? We're going to Harry Potter World in Orlando.
Yep.
I'm very excited.
We just gotta make sure it's wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, Stone said that it was. She said pretty much
we still have to make sure it's wheelchair accessible. She could say it's accessible, but we still have to make sure.
It's an amusement park. They have to be not the rides.
Okay, but I'm just saying we have to make sure it's wheelchair accessible. Okay. JKR is canceled.
You can separate JK from her creations. I'm just saying. I don't like JK, But Harry Potter saved my life, and I'm not going to not support a creation that saved my life just because I hate the author. I separate her from it.
What about Dr. Seuss?
I separate him from it as well. But I'm still going to talk out about things that I don't think should fucking exist.
Yeah, it could only be slowed on PC from what I just said.
Y'all are gonna get a divorce.
From what
You're
it-
probably already divorced. What do you mean by Harry Potter saved your life? I found it, like, I really got into Harry Potter when I was just a sad little teenager, and having a hard time with
Lauren, would you like
everything.
Yeah,
And
of
it
course.
was nice to just kind of escape into that.
Of course I'd like a vehicle I could drive myself. What? Sorry. This is like...
Hello to Tampa. Oops, sorry, my hand is in the way. You can slow down chat speed, 3 dots on the right, someone said. So this one? That didn't let me slow it down. Didn't have the option.
Yeah.
And I feel like it. Try those 3 dots up at the top.
No, this is...
Oh.
There's just playback speed. There's not.
Mm.
Playback speed isn't...
I'm sure if we were on
Playback
the,
speed is just for people that are watching it.
I'm sure if we were on the computer for this live, we'd be able to do it. But since we're stuck in the hospital right now, we don't have a computer. Are you still in Montana? Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're actually we gotta get some property. We're done investing in apartments.
Yeah, we're looking for a house.
That way we can get a service dog finally.
Yeah.
Get moved on with our lives. Get out of the whole apartment BS.
Those of you that are new, I've seen a lot of comments asking why we're in the hospital. If you just rewind to the beginning of this live, we do explain it. It's kind of a long explanation. But if you just go back to the beginning, we explain it for you guys. But we're all good now.
Can everyone in the chat get us up to 1,500 likes, please? Because if we can get this live put on a recommended channel, that'd be awesome.
Can't rewind a live. Well, I mean, when the live is over, for those of you that are curious, you can go to the beginning of it. It's hard to do lives when we're answering the big questions over and over again. But we are in the hospital. He's okay now. We explain it in the beginning. It just takes like 10 minutes to really explain it, so.
Yeah.
Hello to the UK. I saw something. If you are on a mobile device, click the X to close the chat and then hit. Oh, I thought they were showing us how to do slow chat. They were just telling people to like the. Hello to Switzerland. We should hopefully be out
broke
either today or
1,000.
tomorrow. Ooh, getting there.
About to break 1,100 likes, damn. What all organs do I have?
Thank you.
That's a good question.
Great.
I have my gallbladder, my liver, my 2 kidneys, my stomach.
Yeah, you still have
my
your large
lungs.
and small intestine, I'm pretty sure. But I think they had to take some of your large intestine out. And then he doesn't have his bladder, obviously. Is that an organ?
I don't know.
I need to go back to school.
Yeah.
My brain has stopped remembering important information. How many times a week do you post? So we try to put a video up every Sunday, and then we try to go live every other Wednesday. The only reason we're live today and no video is because we have been in the hospital, so we haven't been able to make that video.
So we'll probably end up posting Wednesday or Sunday.
Yeah, and then we'll be back on track. Hello to Romania. Thank you so much.
Can Lauren donate?
His sperm to make a baby. Lauren didn't have any viable sperm after the accident. It was all destroyed.
Can you eat meat? Yes.
Yes.
Why are you in the hospital? Basically, my bucket is too small to the point that it is actually starting to cause kidney infections and cause my stomach to basically bruise inside or not properly digest food, so it starts to feel like it's cramping and bruising.
So he's getting a new bucket, and they've been treating his kidneys and stuff, and he's better now.
Yeah.
What was your major in school? When I went to college, I started out as a history major because I wanted to be a history teacher, and then I realized I liked history, but not enough to go to school for it. And so I switched my major to math because I've always been a big math person. And I really liked that, and I was really excited for that, but then just some life stuff happened, and I took a break from college. But I'm going back for architectural design soon. So. Thank you, Monica. Hello to Brazil.
Do you want to adopt kids? We'd like to have kids of our own genes, but
Thank you, Susanna.
if not possible in the future, then we'd be willing to adopt kids. Yeah, it's always an option. There's multiple options for everything in the world, so we'll cross the bridge once we get there.
Yeah, because you never know what's gonna happen or how things will change and who you'll come across and stuff like that.
I had a bunch of buddies from Australia send me articles saying that they can take your skin cells and put them into an embryo and make a child out of your skin cells or whatever, or something like that. So, I mean, something's probably going to be available here in the future for us, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, but it will be like 5 years, so we're even thinking about kids. So who knows where everything will be by then. Thank you, Joanne. Happy Easter back to you. Hello to India and New Zealand and San Antonio and Montreal.
Honduras.
Have you ever considered traveling to the Caribbean? We want to pretty much travel as much of the world and the United States as possible. We're just waiting till we're in a better place physically and stuff to be able to. Thank you, Media Watcher. How's Lauren's pain been? They asked.
Not bad. Better now that I've been in the hospital getting treated for my kidney infection and stuff. But they had an IV blowout on me, and it just kept going all night long, so my hand's all puffed up and red and kind of hurts. But other than that, I'm doing good.
Yes. Thank you, Juan. What kind of questions do you like to get? Pretty much any question. We just don't like any questions about the legalities or our sex life. Or any, like, obviously rude questions, but, you know, questions about our lives or things we like or things we did before or things we do now, you know. We're pretty open to all questions except, like, those two big ones where we obviously are never going to talk about them. Thank you, Susanna. We'll look after Lauren when you go to college. So I'll go to college online, and then I'll probably go. The classes I can't do online will be at a local community college. And
Sabi's not always gonna be my caregiver, guys. So
yeah, there will come a time where I won't need to be Lauren's 24-hour caregiver, and I'll be able to go out for school or work and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go to college until that time comes.
It'll actually be pretty soon, actually, because it'll be after my urostomy surgery, and I get my finalized bucket that they do that.
Yeah.
So, So within the next year, Sabi will probably be
Just a part-time. So it'll go from me
part-time.
being full-time to, it'll go from me being 24-hour to me being full-time, meaning instead of 24 hours a day, it's 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I think. I'd have to go back through the paperwork, but there is going to be a time where I don't have to be with him 24/7 and I can go to school and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to go back through the paperwork. I don't want to accidentally say something that isn't true.
Mm. The accident changed my outlook on life at all. It made me more compassionate is all.
Yeah.
That's all I'd say. Sorry, my
Made
head's
me appreciate the
coming
little
almost.
things a lot more.
Most definitely.
Mm-mm-mm.
Where's your favorite place to dine? Don't have one because this town has really crappy food.
There's nowhere good to dine here. Sorry, Great Falls.
Mm.
Ooh, look at that. Our likes and our our viewers are almost the same.
Ooh, let's get up to 1,500, guys. 1,500 likes.
Are you
And
worried not to be with him
1,500
24/7? I think it'll be a big adjustment. But also there's plenty of times where I'm not with him 24/7. If he's in the hospital, I don't have to be with him. So a lot of times when he's in the hospital, I'll go like spend a day with friends or go do a bunch of errands that I would normally do with him, but just get it, out of the way. So like I have experienced time without him, like a lot of times when he's in the hospital or something. I think I'll definitely panic a little bit when it happens, but Lauren's very independent and I trust him. And I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. And for a question I just saw earlier, I could work potentially again one day, but with my condition right now, I cannot work. No. 1,300.
Dang.
You guys should connect to Skirmy and Grubs. Oh, we've heard about them so many times.
Yeah, we know who Squirmy and Grubs are. Any advice for my younger brother? He lost his right hand. I feel terrible.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What helped you?
I don't know, because I didn't really need help. That's the thing. That's why I don't know what to say to people, is because I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't have like a therapist be like,
Yeah.
So that's why I don't ever know what to
I know
say.
Lauren's biggest thing was he doesn't like being treated like he's different. Like
Yeah, don't treat him any differently because of his disability.
If he asks for help, give him help. Like, and this is like just from experience with Lauren. Everyone is different, and I would talk to your brother and ask him like how he wants you to be, or stuff like that. But for Lauren, it was kind of like he didn't like being treated like his amputations changed who he was to people. And so he liked when people just treated him, like one of the boys and stuff like that. And obviously if he asked for help, but if he doesn't ask for help and he's struggling with something, let him do it on his own until he decides he wants help. But again, that's just my experience with Lauren, and everyone's very different. And so, if your brother is struggling with losing his hand, I would sit down with him and ask him how he wants you to interact. Hello.
I brought some ice water. I don't know if you have a cup or if you want it.
Here.
Is that his?
Yeah.
Ooh, can you pour like half that ice out?
This? Too much ice?
Yeah, that's way too much ice.
Alright, because it'll stay cold forever in this cup.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ice will never melt.
Right.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you.
And then, it's all up to date.
Yep.
It should be. I haven't drained them at all, so
Okay.
whoever was the last one to drain them is
Do you want me to do
pretty
it?
accurate. I can do them here in a little bit when we're done.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you
guys
so
need
much.
Anything?
No, we're
I
chilling.
think we're okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are there any questions or comments that get you guys mad? Like we said, just questions that you wouldn't ask any regular couple.
Yeah.
Questions about our sex life and
I'm gonna make sure that this is actually closed.
questions about how much.
Questions about any legal stuff or our sex life.
Questions
Get
about
us really upset.
the lawsuit. Questions about like what happened with the lawsuit and stuff, and then questions about our sex life. That stuff makes me upset. And then statements saying I couldn't live like that. Okay, good for you. I don't care. I don't. Why do you feel the need to comment that? I'm not trying to be rude, chat. I'm sorry.
But it's comments
But it's
like
insensitive
that,
for you guys
are
to
very
comment
insensitive.
that and be like, I wouldn't want to live like this. Well, I would. So
Yeah, and especially
F off.
considering how hard Lauren fought to live. Questions being like, sorry bro, but I'd rather die. Like, even though, because a lot of times we're like, why'd you need to comment that? And they're like, well, that's just my opinion on how I would be. And it's like, I get that, but why comment that? Like,
who are you talking to?
yeah.
Me? Like, thanks. And then, yeah, that's the main ones that just bother me.
Yeah. Should we?
Are you getting the bags in your merch soon? I don't know what the plan with that is.
I think we should be adding them here soon. I'll have to talk to my brother about it because I know that they ordered a small amount to practice around with them, and see how they did with the designs and everything. So.
They ordered aprons, and the aprons are doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have some cooking aprons.
Yeah.
If any of you guys are into those.
Yes. Should we, since you've got stuff, or are you still
I don't
good?
have stuff.
Oh, okay. I just thought.
You act like I gotta do like some strenuous workout.
No, I just didn't.
No, she's just gotta.
Where are
hook
you
me up.
guys from? We are from Great Falls, Montana.
All she's gotta do is just hook me up,
Yes, I
babe.
get it.
Denmark, New York. Hey.
Ooh. Hold on, I saw
oh,
something that looked like a good comment. Hello to California, Texas, Costa Rica,
Traven-
Maryland, Wales, Texas, Zimbabwe, Illinois,
Traven-
Germany.
Traven might be in town tonight.
Okay.
So is that cool if you could open the doors for him tonight and you could stay? Because remember, he's staying
Yeah.
at our place.
Yeah. So after this, I'm gonna run home then and pull out the futon and get it set up
Well,
for him.
he hasn't messaged me yet saying he's leaving town yet. He doesn't know if he's leaving tonight or tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
So I was just letting you know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just letting you know so you weren't befuzzled.
Yeah, confused when he showed up.
Yeah.
Italy, North Carolina, India, Georgia, Ohio, Ireland. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to keep up with all of them.
Can we get just 115 more likes? Please, for 1,500. Because the more likes we get, the more chances that
Finland,
this
all
live
of
will go on a
Germany,
recommended page.
Missouri, Oregon, Virginia. Do you have a gaming channel? Yes, Lauren has a Twitch.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about next time I go live that we just have my Twitch name set up in the background.
Yeah, that would be good.
Just to promote it, because, yeah. Did you tag my Twitch in the links or no?
No,
Okay.
I knew I was forgetting one of them.
No, you're good.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
All my limbs back.
When you come back home, we should be able to go home either today or tomorrow. It all depends on Lauren's potassium
I
levels.
can't even read those over there. Do you think?
Thank you, Miguel. Oh, hold on. Let's bring it closer.
Yeah, I can't even like read them over there. I've been trying to this whole
Yeah,
entire
if you
time.
just hold that, because I can read it from here.
Okay.
Hello to Germany and North Europe. Oh, baby, we hit 1,500 likes.
Hey!
In Saudi Arabia.
Hey, 1,551. Thank you, Miguel.
How many times a day does someone, I'm trying not to get my hand in your guys' face, tell you you're brave? My record is 27. A lot, mostly because of YouTube comments. We get quite a few a day on our videos, and a lot of them are commending Lauren for his, his attitude and all of that. Comments are going very fast, Catherine. Hello, Melissa. Hello to Italy and Brazil. What hobbies do you partake in now? Lauren streams. I play a lot of games too. I've started working on my book again. And then obviously YouTube, and we've got a drone now, and that's pretty fun. We go out a lot and go on walks and stuff like that.
How do I feel about other people providing me care other than my wife? Very uncomfortable. I don't like it one single bit. I just had the nurse change my colostomy yesterday night because my wafer was leaking. And it just reminded me of how bothersome it was in the hospital before. I don't know. It's just...
We've just got a set rhythm with how I take care of him.
It's not even that. It's just... I'd rather my wife do something like that for me than some random person.
Especially because it's low-key, like, a personal thing.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Low-key.
What did
Hey,
Misty
thank you,
say?
Misty.
I think you're both... Oh, my gosh.
I think you're both
Thank you.
warriors and have an amazing life ahead of you both. You both are beautiful, and I'll continue to learn.
Thank you so much. Love back to Morocco.
Have a good night, Lily Princess. Thank you, Scott.
Do you have any surgeries coming up? He has a surgery in July where they're going to get rid of his nephrostomy tubes, and he's going to get a urostomy. Thank you, Joseph. So that's exciting. Basically, those lines in his back, he won't have them anymore, and he'll have another bag on his stomach, which will give him a little bit more freedom of mobility when he's just in bed and stuff.
Will you be in and out of the hospital for the rest of your life, or will you get things under control? So hopefully... So the reason why I'm in the hospital right now is because of my bucket, and I think that's what's been causing all of the problem the whole entire time is just my bucket. So I think once I get my final bucket, and I get a bucket that fits right and perfect and is comfortable, actually, I think I'll be good. I don't think I'll get any more kidney infections or any more stomach cramps or pains. How did this accident happen? If you go to our channel, it is the featured video on our page. So, meaning it's the first video that pops up once you look at it. And it's a black and white video that says Lauren's story.
Yes, well, I changed it to Lauren's accident. But it still has, it's Lauren's accident, then parentheses, previously titled Lauren's story. Just because I feel like a lot of people weren't realizing that Lauren's story was your accident video, so I did retitle it, but then I parenthesized the old title. Thank you, I am Erica.
Yes, I was already a lefty before my accident. Get better soon. Thank you, Susanna. I should be out of the hospital by tonight, so, or tomorrow morning, either one.
Do you have phantom pains anymore?
No, actually, I don't. So that one regimen you guys seen me do on my pain management, where the ladies are stretching me on the bar, on the rolly bar, and all that. What are they called?
Foam roller?
Foam rollers, yes. When they're stretching me out and stuff, I just took that home, and me and Sabia stretched me out like every night, and yeah, pretty much eradicated my phantom pain. I don't have any more phantom pain anymore.
Yes.
What I do get is abdominal cramps though.
Thank you, Kathleen, for the donation.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you for stopping by, Joanne. Have a great day.
Is lying on your stomach painful? No.
Would bionic legs be an option? Currently, no, because Lauren doesn't have. Thank you, Tammy. Lauren doesn't have any hips or pelvic bone, to even use any type of bionic legs. So currently, no, that's not an option. Are there any foods you can't eat? Lauren can eat pretty much everything. You know, there's some things that his body has a harder time digesting, and you know, he has to take some enzymes and stuff like that for certain foods, but yeah. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to keep yawning. It just got dark in here.
Ooh, did you thank Rachel?
Oh, thank you, Rochelle. I do sleep in the hospital. This is my cot right here next to Lauren's bed. Yeah, so we're a little needy with each other.
She switches off. She ain't here every night.
I sleep here one night, and then I sleep at home the next night, and then I sleep here. I alternate nights because one of our cats has really bad separation anxiety, so I have to alternate nights and stay like every other night with the cats. Otherwise, they puke all over and get really sick. So.
Hey, thank you, Chef. Appreciate that, man. I smoke marijuana avidly for my pain.
Yeah, he has his card.
And for my appetite. But I don't drink. I'm not old enough to drink, and Sabi doesn't. She's old enough, but she doesn't drink either because
I don't really care for it.
Yeah, it's not her vice.
Yeah, I'll have like a drink here or there if I'm with friends, but I'm not really big on the whole getting drunk scene. I did it as a teenager and just don't really care for it.
I've only seen Sabi blacked out drunk once, and it was on her birthday.
Yeah. It was before the accident.
Yeah, it was before we were even a thought of being together.
We were just at the same party. Yeah, but yeah, as a teenager, I did the whole drinking, partying scene, and now I'm just kind of like, meh about it.
She's straight passed out in the bushes.
100%, yeah.
That's how drunk she was.
Thank you, Victor.
I remember when we all carried you inside. Like,
thank you, Lotta.
Like 5 of us guys had to pick her up out of the bush and carry her inside. Sorry, I should quit telling the story.
We do like Italy. That's one of the places we want to visit. Are you able to smoke legally there? So Lauren can smoke legally because he has his medical marijuana card. Marijuana did recently just get made.
I should have got some, Greg.
Legally, recreationally legal here, but you still can't purchase it, legally until 2022 or something. But because he has his card legally, he can smoke.
My Twitch account, if you guys want to drop me a Twitch, I also do game giveaways at milestones on my Twitch. But if you drop me a follow on Twitch at IAceNation all together, the only capitalizations the A and the N. I'd greatly appreciate that. Now,
Thank you, Sherby.
following is for free. You don't have to pay any money to follow, so yeah. If you could just drop me a follow, I'd greatly appreciate that.
Thank you,
Ainsley.
Ainsley. What video games do you play?
I play Call of Duty and
Assassin's Creed,
Valheim, Apex Legends, so like first-person shooters or adventure.
Nordic mythology.
Yeah.
And then I play Valheim, Sea of Thieves, Fallout, The Sims.
I can play Sea of Thieves too.
Yeah,
I just haven't played.
A couple of times.
I just haven't played it that much.
Oof.
Well,
I've got
hold
a-
on, there's a comment I need to read. You need to eat less amount of food now that you're not as big as before the accident. No, it doesn't matter how much food I eat. What? You need what?
Oh no, we're good.
Do you use the bathroom?
No. I was wrong on the time. I thought it was 4 and I was gonna say I need to go feed the cats, but it's only 3.
Mm-mm.
I just mixed up my time.
Do you have neuropathic pain? I do not. God, my eye keeps itching though. My eyes and my nose.
What did that say?
I don't know if it's.
Someone just texted that sub you meant wise in Spanish. That name fits you perfectly. Thank you. I did know that, yeah, that it meant. Do you have any plans for the future, like education or similar? I want to work towards being an architect. I really enjoy designing buildings and stuff, and I like math, and those kind of go hand in hand with like architectural design and stuff. So that's something I want to do. And then Lauren wants to get into like real estate and stuff like that.
I'm a nurse in Missoula. Is there anything in particular us as a profession can do better? How can we make your hospital stays better?
Don't treat him like a drug addict.
Just yeah,
Thank you.
treat
TL Bree.
treat all your patients kindly, no matter what the situation is, and actually be punctual. Like if you say you're gonna go do this, like go do that, then come back and let them know that you did that. Don't just like, oh, I'm gonna go do this and then just take off, and like 3 hours later they have to call you back. Like, I don't know, just actually, like,
Do you find people?
is that the
treat
word
you-
for it? Punctual?
Yeah. Just I don't know. I don't know. Someone asked if you think people treat you differently now.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, my mom's
you,
not
Joe.
my mom's not in my life anymore. My brother, my full brother, he looks at me fucking all weirded out every time he's around me. It's like he can't like wrap his head around it. And then my other older brother, he doesn't come around anymore because I think he just can't really cope with it. Because we were really close before the accident. Like, we worked at that same job site together, so he kind of puts himself at blame for it. And then my oldest sister, she lives in Kalispell, and we're really good. We have a really good relationship. And then I have another sister that lives here, or that lives in South Dakota, North Dakota now with her boyfriend. That's just like 2 months younger than me, but I don't really get along with her either. And then I have a younger brother too, or a young half brother also that's pretty psycho, and he he hates me because
Stuck
because
fast.
he dated Sabia's best friend, and they had a hard breakup, and he just decided that
He kind of just lost his shit mentally about it.
he decided cussing me out and pushing me away was like
He had a hard time separating Lauren from my friendship with my friend, which really sucked for both of them. But yeah, it just became an all-out blowout and blew up bigger than it needed to, and so then there was just kind of bad blood in the water for that time. Someone asked if you would like to resolve things with your family.
Thank you, Travis. Would I like to resolve things? Oh yeah, I've tried. Just my family sucks at talking. My mom can't talk for shit. My brother doesn't listen for shit, so. Why do you not talk with your mom? Because my mom does not talk to me. I'm just gonna break it down. My mom left while I was still on my deathbed in my hospital room because she could not see why Sabia was staying in my life. And her and Sabia kept arguing about Sabia being around and in my room constantly. So therefore, I told my mom I needed her to get out or...
It wasn't even arguing either. It was I was always in his room because I was used to being around him because we lived together, and she had a hard time communicating like, hey, can I have some time alone? And we were both dealing with trauma and the fear of losing Lauren, that we weren't communicating well. So she was having a hard time being like, hey, can I have some time alone with Lauren? And I was having a hard time realizing like, oh, maybe I should give her some time alone with Lauren. And in her mind, that just like blew way out of proportion, and it became
in her mind, she asked Sabia multiple times to get out of the room and give her some free time, but she never once asked Sabia to leave the room.
And she was convinced that I was stealing Lauren away from her and whispering in his ears to keep him away from her because he said something about wanting to come home with me. Because we were living together before, and she was, convinced that I was whispering in his ear and manipulating him, and it was a lot of extra pain and trauma that didn't need to be happening during what was already happening. And so, yeah, then it just blew out of proportion, and she dipped. So.
Yep. I woke up and I was like, I can't have you guys arguing and trying, like, she was basically trying to fist fight Sabia in my room. I was like, I can't have this. And so she got mad and left. She's like, you care about her more than you care about your own fucking family, and then just left. But my grandpa was there that day, and my grandpa's been like a father to me all my life, so... And he understands, and he's okay with it all, so I don't really care.
Yeah. His grandpa loves me, and that counts enough.
Yeah. My mom's just a control freak, especially in times of
But yeah, I just became this gold. Yeah, well, you kept going, so...
Well, you keep hitting my pillow.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying.
But yeah, I just became a gold-digging freak. That was just... What's the word? Taking advantage of Lauren for money.
Yeah, she called Adult Protective Services on us like twice. She had Adult Protective Services come once to my hospital room, and I had to verbally tell them that I did not need their assistance and that I was okay. And then didn't she have them come to our apartment too? Or did she have them come to the hospital again?
She had them come to the hospital again
Okay.
while I was at the apartment and you were at the hospital.
yeah.
And you had to tell them, like, go away.
Yeah, so my mom's fucking evil, vindictive. Fucked up.
Not a very fun time to talk about. Any vacation plans this year? Hopefully, if it's COVID friendly, we're going to go to Harry Potter World in Orlando. So that's
She is
exciting.
still my mom, but doesn't mean I have to be around her. But yes, I am excited for Orlando.
Yes. Harry Potter World is really fun. My friend Stone, she actually just went there with her family for a mini vacation, and it was like she sent me pictures and stuff, and it was really nice. I'm really excited to go.
Jason, will you quit with that same question? I'm not answering that question. Quit.
Is a comment. Trying to find some comments that aren't about your mom.
Harry
now.
Potter Studios in London is great. I didn't know they had one.
Ooh, I'm gonna
That-
have to Google
Yeah,
that.
that sounds like it'd be fancy.
Which Harry Potter houses are you? I'm Ravenclaw and Lauren is Gryffindor. Obviously.
Sabi, what does your family say, or what roles do they play in your lives?
My family is great. They've been really supportive. And, you know, we're always going out to see them. They helped us a lot during quarantine, bringing us groceries and dropping them off on the patio and stuff. And my family's always been very close and open and stuff. And so they've just been amazing through all of this. And, you know, they've really just accepted Lauren into the family as one of us, you know. And so my family's been really great. Did you have any tattoos on the limbs you lost?
Nope. Luckily, I did not. Sabia's father and brother are helping with merch. No, it's just Sabia's brothers.
My brothers are actually own the business that we do our merch through. So yeah, that's exciting. What's Lauren's birthday? Lauren's birthday is June 6th.
Of 2001. You guys look tired, and Sabia's making thirsty.
Oh, because I keep drinking my coffee. He's such a Gemini. Yes, he is. What year did the accident happen? It happened in 2019. Was Lauren a ladies' man prior? Yes, he was.
How did your mom handle you two getting married? I don't know. I sent her the video that we posted, and I blocked her.
Yeah.
That was probably effed up of me, but she left me on my deathbed, so.
She told me that she was very glad that I'd never be able to have her grandchildren, and so Lauren sent her our wedding video. Why are you all in the hospital? There was just, Lauren's bucket doesn't fit right, caused some problems. We got them figured out. If you want the full explanation, when this live ends, we explained it at the way beginning. takes forever to explain.
It was not fucked up.
What are your favorite animals? Mine is an elephant. What is your favorite animal? Isn't it a wolf? Baby?
What?
What's your favorite animal?
Rhino.
Rhino. I was close.
Yeah, my mom, I mean, she's single mom, alcoholic, had two kids to raise. I mean, 2 boys. She was kind of always on edge growing up.
Yeah, you guys have been a great, family type addition through all of this. Lauren and I actually had this conversation a couple months ago about how just, crazy the amount of support from you guys, has helped us through all of this. I saw someone make a comment about how, all of you guys are our family now, too, and it really is, an online community like that is a lot. It helped us a lot more than you guys might think, having all this support from a bunch of strangers during, literally the hardest times in our lives. So.
You have the same energy as prior to the accident. What would you say, Ben?
I say yeah. Before the accident, you were always getting up early, doing stuff, going to work, playing your games, and now you're just about the same. You're getting up early, waking me up, getting up, doing stuff, trying to get me out of the house, going places, and you're very active. He's always been very active.
I was trying to add my Twitch to the chat, but it won't let me.
Well, I can add it. I can pin it in the top comment when we end this, because I'm thinking we're getting near the end anyway.
Yeah. I'll try and make peace with my mom, but that's all on her. I've let her know that she can come back to my life whenever she wants to. She just can't come at my wife's throat.
Yeah.
But apparently that's even too high of a request. And again, that's why I didn't want to talk about this on YouTube, is because
it's a very long and a very intricate story, and brushing up on it like we did is barely even scratching the surface, and there's a lot more to it, a lot more conversations that were had, a lot more, us reaching out, trying to make amends, and her just pretty much spitting in our faces. And that's why, Lauren hasn't really covered it before, and we probably won't cover it much after what we have covered.
I'm gonna put my mom on blast for her one comment that she made towards me when I asked for my stuff back. I'm laying.
Side note, we still didn't know if he was going to live or die at this point.
So I'm laying in bed. I have at this time I had my 4 abdominal drains in me, and we didn't know if I was gonna live or die because I had such bad infections, and I was still on my deathbed and everything. Well, I asked my mom if I could get all my stuff that was in my work camper, because I had a camper on the job site.
And you were asking for your lawyer's information and stuff.
Well, and I was asking for my lawyer's information. I was asking for all my paperwork and stuff. And so I was just asking for the stuff out of my camper for my accident, and then my stuff from my lawyer and shit, so I could do it myself. And she literally said, if you want it, you can walk to my house and grab it yourself. I was like, alright, well, Fuck you.
But, and, you know, with that being said, again, it was a, like, 5-month-long thing. There was a lot to it, a lot more than we'll ever feel comfortable sharing with people, and even this, it took us, what, a year and a half to even slightly touch up on. But, with that being said, if we could make comments not about Lauren's mother for the rest of this live, that would be great, because I feel like we already spent too much time giving her the attention. So, happy Easter back to you, Leonia. Do you have to be on a special diet at all?
No. Nope, I'm allowed to eat whatever I want. Luckily.
When did we get married? We got married February 28th.
And it was a pretty good day.
It was a good day. It was a really good day. Lauren's pain was pretty bad, but, you know, with that aside, it was an amazing day when we got married.
Haven't met any couples that are disabled or interabled or whatever.
We should be getting out of the hospital today, like tonight or tomorrow. I do have to run soon though, guys. I gotta feed our cats.
And I gotta charge my phone.
Yeah. But we will have a video out by Wednesday, the frequently asked questions video. So for any of you new people that, you know, have those big questions that we see a lot, we are making a video solely for the big questions that people always have that we aren't always able to catch up on. So, stick around for that. Check out our merch. We got merch. That's exciting. We
Right.
got to keep promoting it. Sorry.
If you guys have any merch ideas, feel free to send them our ways
Yes.
on Instagram or through email or whatever, and we can talk about
Sending you free merch, you know, if we like your design and you will let us use it, you know, we'll get you free merch box, or, you know,
we'll
talk.
we could talk.
Yeah, just if you have any cool merch designs, shoot them our way and we'll get in contact with you. But that being said, I think it's time to skedaddle. So thank you guys so much for coming and chatting with us.
Right.
And spending a little bit of your Easter with us. I hope everyone who celebrated Easter had a great Easter, and those of you who don't still have a good day.
Because we didn't celebrate Easter.
We were in the hospital. Okay, thank you guys so much. We love you.
Love you guys. Check out our latest video if you haven't watched it yet.
Yes.